going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here in the World of Juice channel, and welcome to not the New York Yankees, but the Chicago White Sox. That's right. I don't know if this video is gonna be the start of a series or if it's just gonna be a one-off or maybe like a two-parter. I don't really know yet, but I decided that since we're doing a New York Yankees series on the channel that's going pretty strong right now, and it involves legends, I decided that I don't really do a lot of stuff with the normal rosters and the actual real-life players. I mean, they're in the Yankees series, but they're not really as prominent as the legends because the legends are all really high overall. And so I decided, you know what? Why don't I do sort of a realistic, in terms of using the actual rosters, not in terms of the moves that I make, because the moves that I make may not be super realistic, but in terms of using the real life rosters, why don't I do a video or maybe a small series on the real rosters and the real life players? And so I thought, you know what team do I really like in the AL that has a lot of really good well, not young, but really good players? And the White Sox came to mind because they've been pretty good for a couple of years now. They've been a few players away from possibly making a deep run in the World Series, and maybe we can change that. So today we are going to be taking over the Chicago White Sox and building them into a World Series dominant team, a consistent World Series team that's always there every single year. So if you guys are excited, stick around and see what happens, because I'm assuming it's going to be pretty crazy. Smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. Let's get into this Chicago White Sox small rebuild, I guess, series thing. I don't know. Let's just do it. All right, so we're in spring training to start this video off, and we're looking at the roster here. We got a lot of all-stars on the roster. We got a lot of younger guys. Our pitching rotation is pretty good. We've got Lance Lynn and Lucas Giolito, Dallas Keuchel, Carlos Rodon, Michael Kopech. We got some young guys like Jared Kelly. He's down here as well. So we got some youth. We've got some guys that need to develop a little bit more, like these two guys need to develop a little bit more. Maybe Giolito needs to develop even more into that high 90s overall guy. The bullpen needs some work. We've only got one guy in the 80s, and then we got Garrett Crochet, or Crochet, however you want to say his name. He is a prospect that we are excited about because he's a top 50 prospect and he's only 21. Other than that, we don't really have a lot of stuff there. Liam Hendricks is here as the closer. Who knows if he'll still be here as the closer. One of the guys that I'm super excited about, one of the reasons why I wanted to do this with the Chicago White Sox, is my main man, Yermin Mercedes, because he is awesome. He played one game in 2020 and had one at bat and didn't do anything with it, but he is super good. He's 26. He's got some decent contact and decent power. I'm excited to have him. He could also play first base, I think, right? Yeah, he can play first base. We've got Andrew Vaughn, who's a nice young prospect that needs time to grow, with Jose Abreu there as well. He's got a lot of good power. Second base needs some work. We got Nick Madrigal, but he could use some work, that's for sure. Third base, Yohan Moncada needs to develop a little bit more. Still pretty good player already, but he just needs some time to develop a little bit. Tim Anderson, obviously solid player, wins the batting title a lot. One of the better players on the White Sox. I'm excited to have him on the team. He'll probably be here for a while. Eloy Jimenez also gonna be here for a while, unless we could probably get something pretty decent for him. So maybe we use him as a trade piece. I don't know. We don't have a lot of high potential guys. Luis Robert is here at center field along with Billy Hamilton, so we could possibly trade Robert. He's got good potential. Maybe we get a better center fielder. We definitely need a better right fielder because I am not a fan of Adam Eaton. I just don't really like him that much. Adam Engel's not the greatest either, so the team needs a little bit of work. We've got contract extensions for Lance Lynn, Giolito, Rodon, Kopech, Mercedes, Billy Hamilton needs one, and then some guys down here that don't really matter that much. We do have, since this is more of a realistic one, we do have to worry about the budgets. I turned off the I usually just don't play with budgets because the budgets are kind of annoying in MLB The Show, but we are going to be playing with a budget in this White Sox series. We have 30 million of available budget. We got a lot of money in some pretty bad contracts, especially Dallas Keuchel's contract. Grandal has a pretty big contract. I don't know if it's really worth it. We may have to dump his contract. Moncada has a pretty big contract as well, and Luis Robert has a contract that's pretty long, but also like gets worse as the years go on. So maybe we move on from him. And Bummer, we probably need to move on from him too because his contract is pretty annoying. But there's not really a lot of guys that have crazy contracts. I mean, when we get to 2023, it's only Grandal, Hendricks, and Moncada that have like the crazy contracts. Jimenez kind of has a decent sized contract, but we're going to have to think about what we want to do because when we get to 2025, our player salary is down to 10 million, which is amazing because we don't have a lot of guys under contract for that. So we're going to have a ton of money in 2022. It looks, if you look up at the player salaries, because a lot of our player salaries are done after 2022. So yeah, we only got a few guys under contract actually. Lance Lynn does need a contract. He's going to cost a lot though. I'm a little bit worried about paying Lance Lynn because he's going to cost a whole lot. A whole heck of a lot. So I'm a little bit worried about that. If we take a look at free agency, Roberto Acuna is here. We could get Roberto Acuna and then trade Liam Hendricks. I guess we could do that if we really wanted to. How much is he asking for? 63 over 5 years. He's looking for 12. He's looking for 12 million. So if we only give him like 2-year deal and we drop this money down a whole heck of a lot because we don't want to pay him that much, we could give him about 17 over 2 years. Is he good with that? Oh, I got to release somebody. I got to release somebody. Who do I need to release? I probably need to release this dude right here because he's garbage. So bye-bye. You're gone. Let's go and sign Roberto Acuna to that 2-year, $17 million deal. That shouldn't cost us too much money. He got that deal done. All right, let's take a look at the budget again. Now that we have Acuna, we have 21.53 left in the budget with Acuna here. He's getting about 8.5 for the next 2 years. I can deal with that. I can live with that. We do need to move some money off the books, and I'm looking at Yasmani. I am definitely looking at Yasmani to be the guy that we move off the books. So what could we possibly get for Yasmani? We'd have to get a replacement catcher, obviously. He's got a decent amount of value. Could we get JT? We can't get JT. JT's probably getting a lot of money too. I don't want, yeah. We got to get somebody that's good overall, but is not getting paid a whole heck of a lot. So maybe like a Dom Nunez. We might sneak him. Will Smith's not getting paid a whole heck of a lot. We could sneak a Will Smith. I probably could do that. Actually, I can't do that because the Dodgers have no money for Yasmani. They can't fit that. So that's probably off the table. Buster Posey making a lot of money. Vasquez is making a lot of money. He's not that much of an overall difference. Gary Sanchez. Roberto Perez isn't making that much money, and the Indians can take the contract. He's a lesser overall than Yasmani, but he's making a lot of less money, and he's the same age. That's kind of a lateral move, I guess. Salvador Perez is making a lot of money. Sean Murphy's not making that much money. He's 26. He's younger. That might be the move. Okay. He's got potential. He's not making that much money, but he is on a 1-year contract. We'd have to bring him back. That's the only thing that I'm worried about. Is there anybody else here that we could possibly bring in that's not making a whole lot of money? Jesus Luzardo. I could bring him in. He's got a lot of potential. Who else has got a lot of potential in here? That's not making a lot of money. That moves the needle a lot. Is there anybody here that doesn't move the needle too much? Matt Olson does. What about Matt Chapman? He's making 6.5. No, not you. I remember when Steven Piscotty was like the next big thing on the Cardinals, but he never really turned out to be anything. So if we just throw in, I'm assuming just somebody random, we'll get this deal done for Jesus Luzardo and Sean Murphy. We'd be saving a whole lot of money because both these guys, at least for year number 1, are not going to be costing us that much. And plus, Sean Murphy's not the worst catcher in the world to bring to the team. So if I just throw you like this guy, this guy, this guy, no, none of those guys, who gets it done? There's got to be somebody here. Oh, no, that was me adding too many players. There's got to be somebody here. Nick Williams gets it done. Okay, got to remember that. Brian Goodwin. Nobody here gets it done. Come on, there's got to be somebody that you want. Oops, I don't want to add that guy in. What about a pitcher? I'll give you a pitcher for pitcher. Nothing, nothing, nothing. There's got to be somebody. Cody Hewer does get it done. So does Jace Fry. Jace Fry is 69 overall. Nice. But he's 27. He is 27. What about this guy down here? This guy is worse overall. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. 2 really bad pitchers that are never going to be anything for us. Actually, you know what? If there's somebody else that... Okay, there we go. 2 really bad pitchers that aren't anything for us. Plus Yasmani Grandal. And we're getting 2 potential guys that have 1-year contracts that won't hurt us until next year when we have to pay them a little bit. But I think in the long run, it'll work out for us. So accept this deal. Plus, we just got a huge boost to our AAA rotation with Jesus Luzardo, who's only 23, and he's already 74 overall. So if him and Kopech can develop along with Dylan Cease, then we should be right here with like the next 3 guys of the rotation for the next like 5-10 years, hopefully. All right, I like that move. We get rid of some budget right there. We save a lot of money. Yasmani's contract is off the books. We got $39.8 million now. So if we go here to this contract situation for this year, Dallas Keuchel, I don't like his contract. 18.5 for 2 years is a lot. If we could move him for a starting pitcher of better quality, I would not be mad at it. John Means is not better quality, but he's only 2 years or 2 overall lower. Kevin Gausman, I would like to have Kevin Gausman, but he's making 18.9. That's really not a big boost. Who's Dinelson Lamet's making a lot of money. What about Chris Paddock? I don't want to go crazy. I just don't want to get somebody that's like a crazy contract. Woodruff and Corbin Burns. Corbin Burns could be a guy for us, but it's going to take a lot to get him. There's got to be somebody here that wouldn't be super hard to get. Sixto, I might be able to get Sixto at some point. I'm definitely going to look at it. Mike Soroka. Ooh, I do like Mike Soroka. He's got a lot of pitches. I really like Soroka. I think I might try and get him. I think I might try and take Soroka. He's not making a lot of money. 2.8. He could be our ace, actually. Actually, probably not, because Lance Lynn's probably going to be our ace. But he's 22. Giolito's 26. So I think this could be the move. I just got to find somebody to move the needle for them. Who do they want? They would like this guy. No, they won't. They don't want him. Actually, they might want him. I'll throw him in, see if it does anything. What about you? No. Not even Andrew Vaughn gets it done for him. Okay, interesting. Zach Collins. Zach Collins does do it. But do we want Zach Collins here? Let me take that shortstop off the list. Okay, do we want to trade Zach Collins? Because we do have Mercedes to be the backup to Sean Murphy. But do we want Zach Collins? He's 26. He doesn't really hit for power. He doesn't have the greatest stats. He's got good fielding, good reactions for a catcher. He didn't really play a lot in 2020. He didn't play that much in 2020 or 2019 either. 3 home runs. I'll keep him on here. See what happens. See if there's anybody in the bullpen that moves the needle enough to say that they're interested. Is it gonna work? Doesn't look like it. Maybe there's a pitcher that they want. Is there a pitcher that you want? Oh, Matthew Thompson. Matthew Thompson gets it done. And so does Ronaldo Lopez. He's 27, 69 overall. Matthew Thomas is 19, 62, but he's got B potential. I would be willing to part ways with Ronaldo Lopez. He doesn't really do anything for me. So to get Mike Soroka, we'd have to give up Dallas Keuchel, which I'm okay with. Zach Collins, which I'm not as okay with, but to get Soroka, I'd be more okay with it. And then Ronaldo Lopez, he's making 2.1, so we'd be saving even more money there. I like this deal. I like this deal. Let's actually, could we get something else? Is there anything here that doesn't move the needle? No, we're probably asking for too much. Probably asking for too much. All right, let's get Mike Soroka on the squad now. And you're probably wondering why I just did that, but it's because with Mike Soroka, yes, he has 1 year left on his deal, but we save a lot of money to be able to pay him, because now that we don't have Dallas Keuchel's $18.5 million on the books, we only have these 2 really big contracts, Liam Hendricks and Jose Abreu, who I might trade after this year. I'm probably not going to trade him after during the season, but unless somebody wants him in the trade deadline. But with Mike Soroka's 2.8, that really helps us out, because we can dedicate some of that money that would have been towards Dallas Keuchel, who was never going to be anything for us. Now we can put some of that money into Mike Soroka, along with the other guy that we traded for, who is slipping my mind right now. Where's he at? Who did we just trade for? Sean Murphy. We can put some money in Sean Murphy now, because we have more money to spend. I need to put Sean Murphy on the big league club for spring training. We can take you off the spring training club because you're garbage, so go back down. Let's put Bobby Acuna. He's not on the 40-man. Get on the 40-man then, my guy. What are you doing? We'll put you on the big league club. Who else needs to be on the club for the 40-man? Anybody here? Jared Kelly. Let's put... You know what? Let's give... No, let's not give... I was going to say let's give Kelly a shot, but I don't really want to do that. Let's just put Nick Williams up here. Add to the 40-man. I can't do that. So I need to put the guy who's in AAA that's on the 40-man. Sebi Zavala. Get off the 40-man. What are you doing, my guy? We don't want you on the team. Who do you think you are? Let's get this guy on the 40-man and then put him in the bigs for spring training. All right, so let's take a look at the pitcher rotation. We got Lance Lynn. We've got Soroka, who's going to go in for that. Acuna's going to come out for Jesus Luzardo. No, that's not how it's going to work. It's going to be Kopech. That's who it is. So you'll be second, Giolito will be third, and then Rodon and Kopech will be the 4 and 5 guys. So I think this starting rotation's a little bit better, especially since Soroka's so much younger than Dallas Keuchel. And then we'll have Jesus Luzardo on the AAA team when we get out of spring training. Sunya can stay up here with Marshall. There we go. All right, perfect. And then we go to the lineups, and we've got Sean Murphy as our catcher. We'll switch him out for the catcher. That's Adam Eaton. There's Sean Murphy. And there we go. Okay, perfect. So this team definitely needs a little bit more work. We need a better left fielder. Who's our left fielder? Nick Williams? I thought we had a left fielder. Eloy Jimenez. Why are you not playing? Get in there. Let's get Eloy in at left field for all of these. There you are. Eloy Jimenez. Who's going to be our DH? Do we make it Yermin? Does Andrew Vaughn have more power? No, let's make it Yermin. Yermin Mercedes. Tim Anderson. No, Yermin. We'll make you the starter, though. Starting shortstop everywhere else. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So we need a better right fielder, a better second baseman, and then everybody else can just develop. But I think we simulate a little bit into spring training to see how everything goes. That's okay. They can claim that catcher off of the practice squad. I don't really care about him, or off of waivers. I don't really care about him. We're 12-6. We're doing pretty good. We're half a game above the Rockies in spring training, which is awesome. Let's just keep going here. Ooh, a little bit of a losing streak. Oh, we just dropped a lot. we just dropped a lot with that losing streak. All right. How's our pitching rotation doing in spring training? Giolito's 3-0. Soroka's 1-2. How's our closer doing? How's Hendricks doing? He's got a .96. Acuna's got a no ERA, 7 strikeouts. All right, might have been a good thing to pick him up. Contract extensions is definitely going to get interesting here because we're definitely going to have to pay these guys. I am a little bit worried. I think we can finish the regular season, or finish spring training, though. I don't think we need to. Spring training has come to an end. Perfect. I think we can go. I'll see you guys in the regular season when I get everything figured out, like the rosters and all that stuff. So I'll see you guys then. All right, we're into the regular season now. And just taking a look again at the budget, we got 39.6 available budget. I am wondering what to do with Liam Hendricks because now we have Roberto Acuna. We could put him as our starting closer for the next 2 seasons, and we could save a lot of money with Hendricks' contract. I am entertaining that offer. That is not off the table. But what I want to do is I want to see what we can get for Aaron Bummer because I don't really like him that much, and he's making 2.6. And I'd like to get another second baseman. Is there a second baseman here that is not making a ton of money that we could possibly get? Whit Merrifield? I could get Whit Merrifield, but he's got 2 years left. That's not horrible. What about Ozzie Albies? Ozzie Albies is making not that much money, actually, which is kind of crazy. Jeff McNeil could probably get, if I worked it the right way. Jonathan India, Colton Wong, Tommy Edman, 25. Tommy Edman could be the guy? He doesn't hit a lot of home runs. I don't know. Maybe. Gavin Lux, no. Jake Cronenworth? Oh, I need to make sure that he's better than a 76. DJ LeMahieu. DJ LeMahieu would be a huge get, but that 15 million hurts us. That 15 million does hurt us. That'd be a huge get. He's got 6 years. 6 years he's got. And he's only in year number 1. Brandon Lowe. We could work a deal for Brandon Lowe. There's a lot of options here. There's a lot of options that I'm trying to debate real quick. Whit Merrifield is one of the interesting ones. He's got 2 years left. I know the Royals in real life would be willing to trade him at the deadline. Two years, 3.8. He's 32, which is a little bit concerning. I'm a little bit worried about him being 32. I'd have to get another relief pitcher to go along with it. And it would probably have to be this guy, right? Yeah, this guy. Scott Barlow. Is Whit Merrifield the guy? Is he really the guy to do this? I like that DJ LeMahieu offer. That DJ LeMahieu thing is really intriguing. I am really, really intrigued about that DJ LeMahieu possibility. The only problem is I don't know who else we could possibly get. It does hurt us in the budget. But I mean, DJ LeMahieu, how old is he? He's 32, same age as... Oh, this is tricky. This is tricky. Plus, I'd have to give up people to get this deal across, which would have to be somebody like this guy. Because he's 28, C potential, 68 overall. He's not going to ever do anything for us. And then somebody else that gets the job done. Who pushes the needle over? There's got to be somebody here that pushes the needle to allow us to get DJ LeMahieu. Mercedes does, but I'm not going to get rid of Mercedes. I don't know. I'll think about it. But I am going to end the video here. It was just kind of an intro deal. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. If you want to see more of this series, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more. Smash that like button again, because I know you want to. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.